is the VIA Quadcore. It's a 1.2 plus. The model number is an L4700. And this platform is capable of doing the adaptive overclocking, which allows it to increase your performance automatically. So the power profile I'm using is the balance profile in Windows 7, which means it will, when idle, it goes to the minimum P state. But if I select it to go to the highest P state, the high performance, it will go to the highest P state available to it, and then whatever the processor can overclock to would give it this dynamic overclocking. So as you can see, when I tell it to go to high performance, we're now running at 1467 or 1466 as this is measured. But right now the power load is very low, so we're getting this feedback from the voltage regulator to give us the input of how much power we've been consuming over this period of time, and we're not consuming hardly anything, so we can boost this thing to all 4 cores up to 1.46 gigahertz. But if I run a thermal virus on all 4 cores, this thing, as you're going to see, is going to go down to 1.2 gigahertz quite quickly. Now, it's going to, as threads and other task switches from Windows changes, you're going to see some excursions here to 1.46, but it's not going to stay there very long. But it's going to run at 1.2 gigahertz, which is what we set the TDP for, because Prime 95 is a pretty high power instruction sequence on the cores, and so this is what we would rate at 27 watts for this particular bin. But the minute I and when I stop the workers, bam, back to 1466. So let's do 1 thread. And we'll do 2, what the heck. So it's going to run 2 threads, and you're going to see you're getting a lot of opportunity for it to run at 1466, but we're still within this 27 watt power limit. We're providing a lot more performance for the same TDP, because the TDP for a 1.46 quad core, if we ran all of those, would probably be in the 45 watt range. But operating in this 27 watt headroom, we're able to boost up quite a bit. So I can show you. Let's put this down there so you can see the threads. But let's do a 4-core benchmark. Something like 7-zip. This mouse is very touchy.
No, it's terrible.
So it's compressing on all 4 cores. See it go to 10. You see the processor frequencies changing, sometimes 1200, sometimes 1466, just as what the power load is allowing it to. And that's why we call it a 1.2 plus. So this is the VIA Quadcore L4700 doing its adaptive overclocking is what we're calling it. Intel calls it turbo boost. So on